Hey guys, it's your girl Joy back with another video, and today we're doing spring makeup to take me from this to this. So let's get into the video. I will say this makeup style is definitely brown girl friendly. I was going for spring, but I feel like it gave more sultry than it did spring, so I will be doing a couple more looks for spring, but I wanted to make something that was pretty much works on anybody. I'm going in, I'm filling in my eyebrows right now, and I didn't show the clip, but I had filled my eyebrows out, started on the first one, and then had to wipe all the makeup off because I was trying to thin my eyebrows out without actually thinning them out, and it looked horrible. So this is my second try. I used the LA Girl concealer. I feel like that's a staple for my eyebrows. I definitely need to pick up more of that. I would highly recommend using that product. Plus, it's a pretty good price and it has pretty good coverage. Highly recommend. But yeah, I did it again, as you can see, and it was going well. It was giving, I don't know if they were really twins though. It gave sisters. My eyebrows didn't look exactly the same, but definitely was way better. If you guys have any tips on how to thin your eyebrows out without actually thinning them out when you do your makeup, please let me know. But with all that being said, I went in and I started blending it with a mini beauty blender, and that's my new thing that I do, because if you're not blending your concealer out with a mini beauty blender, then what are you doing? I went in with a Morphe palette. I used a little bit of brown. I feel like it helped, but at the same time, I could have went in with a white base first. So once again, guys, if you have any recommendations for kind of it wouldn't have to be like a white concealer, but something to lay down on your eyes so that the color's more pigmented. And yeah, I went in with this purple. This was me trying to be springy because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I really like dark colors. So when I go in with these bright colors, it's kind of hard for me to use them without them looking crazy. First of all, my skin complexion, but second, I just love the dark sultry look. So I did kind of mix a little bit of that in here when I did do my spring makeup. I went in with this lavender because I don't really use purple a lot, and I think that it would look really cute for spring. I mean, I feel like it screams spring. I was gonna do pink, but I was like, I just did a Valentine's look. Let me switch it up a little bit. So yeah, I'm blending that out. I'm using this dark eyeshadow in the color black. You don't have to do this. You could do brown. I feel like brown is really good if you want to warm it up a little bit. I love me a neutral moment, so I did use black, and it took me a minute, but I had to blend out all of that and make it look more seamless, because I know right now it looks like I look like a toddler did my makeup. But yeah, I really liked it. It was really cute, and I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of what I do, and I will be back. I am now back. Even though I'm not done with the eyeshadow, I wanted to give you guys a little mini review on this NYX Ultimate Glow Shot. I actually really liked it when I swatched it in Ulta Beauty, but I will say I was struggling a little bit to use it because it was kind of not mixing well with my eyeshadow, which Now looking back, I'm not surprised because it is a powder and this is like more liquidy. So maybe next time I use it, I'll put this on first and then do my eyeshadow. I don't know if that'll make a difference, but please let me know, guys, how would you use this product? Because I picked it up trying to be different. I usually don't use stuff like this. I usually use like a highlighter in the inner corner, but this seemed very shiny. I love it when I swatched it. And I kind of even liked it when I was done, but it just made my eyeshadow patchy. So I made this mistake so you guys don't have to, but it still came out pretty cute. I just wanted to let you guys know that this was my first time trying the product on camera. So it did take me a little bit to kind of figure it out, but yeah. Now we're going in with my base. I'm using these Morphe Hot Shot bronzer drops, and I've been loving them lately. Something new that I do is wetting my beauty blender, which I know is like a thing that people do, but I did it for the first time in a while, and I really loved how smooth my makeup came out, so I highly recommend doing that. I usually don't do that because I like to go in with a brush. And a brush is good if you want more coverage. Beauty blender kind of sucks up the product, so it really depends on you. And I was gonna go for a dewy look, but with this foundation, you can't really get that dewy. I mean, you can, but it just has so much coverage, and I feel like when your skin is dewy, it's not really full coverage. It's more of a skin tint vibe if you want that dewy look. So it's really up to you. You can alternate anything that you see me doing. You could pretty much make it your own. But yeah, this is my new method of applying foundation. I got it from this video on Pinterest, and I'm never gonna stop. It has not been this easy for me in a very long time to apply all my products at the same time. And I know that there's this such thing as underpainting, which I definitely want to try. I don't know if this counts as that, but I absolutely love it. Putting the foundation first and then putting the contour in between the foundation on your face and blending it out with this brush, which isn't really a special brush. You can get this brush off Amazon. It's not even a brand name, but I just loved it. I love it, and I'll keep on doing it again and again. And then on top of that, I pretty much went in with concealer, and I've brought this on the channel before. It is my Morphe concealer that I went in with, but as I said before, it's not that full coverage. So what I did was I applied it under my eyes, and I just let it sit there because I was looking at my makeup and I was like, wait, I forgot to do my eyeliner. And I'm pretty sure you guys know what product I'm about to pull out, and if you don't, it is the NYX multi-stick. I cannot stop using this, and I will continue to use it. And I never did a tutorial on it, but basically I use it and I dip it in the product, and then I also use a black eyeshadow to make it a little drier, and I apply it to my eyes, and I do my wing liner and my inner corner liner with it, and I will continue to do that. And also, this is not sponsored, but the product is pretty cheap on Amazon, and they make so many colors, so if you're interested, I would definitely go check that out. But yeah, I love this product, and it was a really good time to do it because I needed my concealer to be a little more full coverage. So I blended it out with the beauty blender once again, as you can see, and I just really like how smooth my makeup looked. Like, I don't ever think it looks cakey, but it just looked more like skin, even though it's full coverage. Today, it just looked more like skin to me. Like, I don't know. I'm getting better, guys. I really am. And hopefully one day I can give you guys an actual tutorial because everything that I'm doing is actually that good. After that, I went in with contour. I usually do contour when I do my cheekbone contour, but I had forgot. I gotta say, when I was doing my makeup this time, I was kind of all over the place. I almost forgot to put on lashes at the end, but you'll see that later. I forgot to put my eyeliner on. I don't know what I was rushing for. I mean, I wasn't actually going anywhere, but yeah, I put on my contour. Then after that, you know, I gotta go into my powders, which is my favorite part because it just makes your makeup look so smooth or so airbrush, really. I went in with the Fit Me powder by Maybelline, and I pretty much use that every time. I think I'm gonna change the shade though. Here you can't tell, but I feel like it's a little yellow-ish, and I feel like I'm getting out of my yellow era. Even with my concealer, I just try to switch it up a little bit. After that, I'm using this Morphe palette. It was a collaboration, and I don't know if you guys can still get this palette if you're interested in it. It's probably on eBay, but I'm using it for blush, surprisingly. There you go. You see me using that product. And this was so pretty, the way that it looked. Honestly, I could have applied more, but as you can see, I'm like over here excited. Like, I loved how it looked because I always see these looks on Pinterest and I'm just like, where am I gonna find blush like that? But you know what I can do? I can go into an eyeshadow palette and I can use the eyeshadow as blush. I think that it works. Obviously, using something that is made for blush is probably better, but I have to work with what I have, and I suggest you do the same, or else you'll end up buying the entire store because TikTok tells you to. But I went in with that and I loved it. You see me dancing? Okay. I was in love with this look. I really am. And I definitely think I am going to bring that into the next look I do for spring because I just think it's so cute. And then I added some highlighter because I just kind of been into that. I know that's a 2016 thing, but for me, it's 2026 and I don't care. We're going full coverage. We're using highlighter. However, I am always going to add blush because I think it adds color to your face. Then I went in with my lips and I will show you what the finished look looks like in just a minute. So this is what the final look looks like. I threw on some lashes and I pulled out my hair, and now we're ready for spring. And I hope with this video that you are too. Hope that you get some ideas for your spring looks if you're really into makeup or if you're trying to get into makeup. And just know that I will be posting more spring looks in the next couple of weeks. But until then, I hope this helps. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!